for watching Which Word Weekly. I'm your host, Gretta Pastukh. This week we're going to be taking a look at some of the different guilds within the Alliance. Who knows, maybe you'll find one to suit you. Which Word Weekly is the first group featured. Currently, I am the only member, but I would like to hire on 4 or 5 more people to help with my project. Which Word Weekly is all about the people of the Alliance and showcases them for everyone to get to know a bit better. I am currently looking for a personal assistant, a couple of handymen specifically with engineering skills, and a printing publisher. If you think any of these would interest you, please send me a letter. The rest of the episode, I would like to feature all of the other guilds in a bit more detail, so you guys will get a better understanding on who they are and who runs them. Silver Ghost and Silver Haven are the runners of the first guild I'm featuring. Their order has no proper name. It is a temple or sanctuary. They are very serious. They had a stern posture, but they kept the entire interview and kept everything very matter of fact. If you have a very serious, light-oriented personality, this would be the perfect group for you. They represent the light. They're an order of maxed guardians and clergy. The uniforms of Temple were a bit intimidating. They have an aura of holy presence around them. They are not all clergy. They do have some limitations to the group, and those are they would like pallies, priests, and warriors, and various craftsmen. They are very direct and to the point. They do not beat around the bush with things. They gather and examine information, and they enjoy architectural, religious, literal, and symbolic meaning. They like to seek and remove the hostiles at the border. So if you are interested in joining Ghost and Haven's order, please contact them. I think you can find them mostly in front of the cathedral. I've seen them there a couple days now, just wandering around Stormwind. The next person I spoke to was Darenth Alistair Reddington, also called Dar or Dan, and I was talking to him about the Order of Goldrin. He was a Gilnean Worgen, but preferred to be in human form. He has been a hunter-tracker and soldier for about 4 or 5 years. He started with the Loyalist in the Gilnean Civil War, but now he serves the Alliance not under King Rin's army, but under the Order of Goldrin. That brings us to talking more about the Order. The Order is full of Gilnean citizens, both cursed and uncursed. They are all seeking to liberate Gilneas from the Forsaken. They operate under 3 houses: Ashmore, Doset, and Lechance. Each of these houses has a specialty and a way to contribute. He is pledged to the House Ashmore. House Ashmore is the military aspect of the group. Doset is full of the scholars and mages, and Lechance is the politicians and spies for the group. The order is currently recruiting, but they are only open to those that are of Gilnean descent. If you are interested in joining the Order of Goldrin, contact Sir Ginlan Redmayne or Lady Glory Lechance. The Moonlight Walkers. They are a pack guild. I found them gathered together in the Mage District. They were healing the paw of one of the members there. The leader, or Alpha, is Ted Abrams, and then Susan Finn is the Beta. Susan likened this to being the manager and assistant manager in a guild. It's basically just the titles. They are not Worgen only. They accept all races of the Alliance and liken the word pack to the word family. So don't be put off by the word pack if you're not into the whole feral thing. They're not into the feral thing either. Actually, they're quite civil. They're not feral at all and look down upon the feral packs. They think they're idiots, and they don't like to go around attacking territory and doing things like that. They're extremely open. You can just sense the family around them. I mean, they were all very close to each other, very helpful. It was really nice to be around them. They are very protective of each other. They like to shelter and save those that have lost their homes and families of the Alliance. They are a place for outcasts and misfits to belong. One important thing they do want everyone to know is that even though they are a pack, they are not feral. I want to stress this again. It is an organized structure. They are civilized and respect others. They're a pack guild, but they are not feral. So, if you are interested in joining a very family-oriented guild, it was mostly Worgans that I met with, but there was a Night Elf Druid there too. She was extremely nice, or maybe Hunter. Actually, I'm not really sure it was a Night Elf. I guess I just assume they're all Druids. You know, silly human girl. Anyways, if you are interested in joining a very family-oriented and protective guild, I would definitely suggest joining the Moonlight Walkers. Extremely nice people. Prime was the next guild that I found. They were two guys sitting next to each other, and they were just talking and having a good time, so of course I had to interrupt them. Valentin Slatin is a new member of the guild, and Vandrick Dane is the assuming leader. Their current leader is unwell, so Vandrick stepped up and is now acting as the leader and taking on those responsibilities. He seemed to be doing a really good job of it. His answers were very informative, but he also had a really comedic flair to him. It was really fun talking to these guys. They were super funny and had me giggling the entire time. They are accepting all races and classes into their group, and they are a mercenary guild. So their driving factor is basically helping those that can't help themselves, but only for a price. So if you've got the gold and you need help, go to these guys. They're a rowdy bunch, but it is all meant in good fun. It's one giant angry family. They're very energetic and playful and super fun to just hang out with. Most of the members frequent the Pig and Whistle in Old Town, and they find things to do together and consider themselves a very sociable group. They, once again, had a great sense of humor. If you like to laugh, if you like to go out and roughhouse and have a great time in the bars, this would be your guild to go to. Also, if you like to do jobs to earn money, a great place to go. I'm sure that they can help you find a job to earn more gold. Bounty Hounds. That was a guild that we sort of featured last week, but not in detail. We met with Dross for his personal interview. Now I've met with him again with a new member, Alias. I found them wandering the canal streets, so of course I had to stop him and get an interview about an in-depth guild. So, once again, if you weren't watching last week, Bounty Hounds is not a group of bounty hunters. Their logo is black with a white wolf, so if you see somebody wearing that, that is a bounty hunt. But again, they are not bounty hunters. They are an adventuring group. They like to keep the roads safe for innocents and travelers. Most of the members work independently to help eliminate the threat for others, but some jobs are coordinated through Dross. They are not currently accepting new members because they prefer to keep a small group lest they fall to corruption or complacency. They may be open to new members in the future, so I would just keep checking back with them if you do want to be a part of this group. They are mostly staying in Stormwind right now. They enjoy practicing sword forms, wandering around the city, and taking classes either by themselves or together as a group, or one or two of them. So they are sometimes sociable, but not really very publicly sociable, it didn't seem to me. They do keep in contact with each other through a communicator system, which I found pretty cool because they can always talk to each other if they need one another, or if somebody's in trouble, then other people can go to them to be able to help the person that's in trouble. They want everybody to know that people know where to find them, and they're always willing to help. Anyone seeking help of the Bounty Hound should either send mail to Dross or find one of the members in person. Once again, their logo is black with a white wolf, and you should send mail to Dross, Drahs. His office is located in Stormwind, so he is fairly easy to get a hold of. He's almost always around and able to help. Thanks again for watching this week's episode featuring the groups, guilds, organizations, and packs of the Alliance found mostly in Stormwind. This was Gretta Pastukh with Witch Word Weekly, signing off.